Good evening and thank you for joining us. Carly, everyone's pretty excited about that golf tournament. Nobody more than you, I think.
I know, it's going to be a great couple of days. We just need the weather to cooperate, Shauna.
I'm trying.
All right.
What is it going to be?
Well, it was a mixed bag today. At some points you needed sunglasses, and other days you needed, at other points, rain gear. So as we take a look now in the Midwest, it's 18 degrees with a high humidity of 72%. And how does it compare across the region? The Lakeland and Battlefords today dealt with the same sort of mixed bag of weather, 17 and 21 respectively. Tomorrow's the first day of summer. What's that going to look like? I'll have your full weather forecast coming up later in the program.
27-year-old is in hospital after being stabbed in North Battleford early Sunday morning. RCMP went to a home on the 700 block of 99th Street after receiving a call about a stabbing around 1:30 a.m. The victim was located and sent to hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect or suspects ran away before police arrived. If you have any information about this assault, please contact the North Battleford Detachment, or you can also report anonymously to Saskatchewan Crime Stoppers. Spectators and participants alike were holding their collective breath Saturday, hoping Mother Nature would cooperate. And despite a rainy morning and an overcast sky, the airspace over FASD Cold Lake became the stage as the air show wowed the spectators. With a variety of static displays, aerial demonstrations, and performances, the day-long event is intended to give members of the public a behind-the-scenes look at what goes on at CFB Cold Lake.
We kind of hide a little bit in our own community behind our fences. They hear our airplanes. We probably bother them every now and then when we fly over top. So we try to bring them in to actually show them, introduce them to what we do here on the wing.
Alberta's Lieutenant Governor was on hand to officially open the show. He spent his service career in the Army and knows the importance of letting ordinary citizens meet the people who are responsible for defending our borders and representing our nation overseas.
The interest of the public and the military has gone up considerably in the last 10 years. You can attribute that in part to Afghanistan, but also what the troops are doing in their day-to-day job.
Just below the speed of sound.
That sentiment is echoed by Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen. He's back at Four Wing to fly the CF-18s, but also to take advantage of the opportunity to communicate with the public. With base members currently posted with NATO in Libya, a show like this can help demonstrate how crucial Canada's role is in global affairs.
I think that's really important for the public to have the opportunity to get close up to the operations, to meet some of the people that are doing it, and to have more of an understanding of why we're doing it and a feeling for what we're capable of doing on the world stage. Hundreds turned out for the show, which climaxed with a performance by the Snowbirds. For one member of the Precision Flying Team, returning to Cold Lake is a homecoming of sorts. He's been posted there repeatedly over the course of his career.
There's a great relationship between Four Wing and Cold Lake, and that this just reinforces that relationship. And I think it's great, especially from the crowd I did see from the air. It looked like there was a great turnout.
And amid the fast-paced excitement of the air show, Four Wing Cold Lake also announced they'll be hosting a second Race the Base event in 2012. The first event of its kind last summer saw exotic cars racing Canada's CF-18 fighter jet. None of the cars beat the jet, but as Whitney Stinson reports, they're coming back faster and seeking retribution.
Last year, Zahir Rana drove the fastest Ferrari in the world against the CF-18, but to no avail.
Got him cracked, no problem.
I had no idea what I was doing. They only gave me 2 months to prepare, and I didn't know the enemy. So end result, I didn't do very well and I lost. I wasn't very happy.
With over a year to prepare for the big race this time, Zahir is coming back with a plan.
I'm going to make the fastest accelerating car in North America so that when we race a jet, it will have absolutely no chance to beat me. I can assure you.
He's been building a machine at his exotic car shop in Calgary, but the contents in that top-secret garage is going to remain that way until the big race.
So I know what I want and I will prepare it this winter. I will not tell you what it is. You will find out. It will be a mind-blowing looking car, but very, very, very fast.
He honestly thinks this time he has a chance to beat the CF-18. He has a year to get ready. We don't need to be ready. We already know he's going to lose, but it's up to him to do his best.
Other than the car versus jet race, the event promises to be more spectator-friendly than last year, bringing in over 100 exotic cars and getting the public closer to them. They're also adding a slalom racetrack event that will be located on the other side of the runway, putting the public right in the middle of this fast-paced action.
Well, I let the plane win last year, so I'm going to do some more modifications to my car, and I'm going to have a good go at the plane this year.
I'm the one with the most horsepower. I should try to let these other guys try to beat the jet, but
let them have their fun. If they can't do it, I guess I have to do it.
I'm very excited that it is happening again, and I have a chance to redeem myself because I know how to make fast cars, and we will do it.
Whitney Stinson, UCAP News.
The Lakeland Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder Facility in Cold Lake is officially open. The center is one of a kind and will house women who struggle with alcohol addictions during their pregnancy. As Clayton Brown explains, the women's shelter isn't quite ready, but with a big funding announcement made at last Friday's grand opening, it won't be long before full operations begin.
And it does cut. Gulps.
It's a day many have been waiting for, and now the FASD Centre can start to serve the community.
We're going to be able to be proactive and deal with it before we have more children affected with fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. So it's very exciting.
Many renovations need to be finished to open the housing sector of the centre, but a recent $350,000 donation by Cenovus will help complete the project.
The Lakeland Centre Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder organization was just a perfect fit for us. It recognized our area of focus with learning, with safety and well-being, and sustainable communities as well.
Cenovus coming through and partnering with this Women's Centre it blows my mind away. I'm always seem to be thanking them for something.
Thanks to the contribution by Cenovus, all of the funding for the project has now been secured.
We'll use some of it for program implementation as well as for completing the construction of the facility upstairs in the building. So the renovations are ongoing, and so we'll finish that and then putting all of the things in place that we need to run the facility.
The shelter is now scheduled to open in the new year. In Cold Lake, Clayton Brown, UCAP News.